What's up, Planeswalkers? How you doing? Wait, I can explain. Anyways, that's all water under the bridge. Let's talk about today's video. You see, I came back because Wizards finally gave us something I've been looking for since the Walking Dead Secret Lair was announced. A good 5-color commander that plays nice with all the other secret layers. So similar to how Wizards is leaving their own IP, we can now do the same. The goal of this deck is to not play a single Magic IP card. Upon hearing that, alarm bells should be ringing in your head. You're thinking, this deck is probably a 1 on the new bracket system, but you'd be wrong, because while the vast majority of the time we'll be struggling to form a coherent board, if Megatron gets a hold of Miku's Spark, it's lights out for everyone else at the table, making this deck technically a 3, which I find to be hilarious, especially if you open up it in a tab right now and look at it. Before I go over anything else though, let's talk about the commander. It's SpongeBob SquarePants from the yet-to-be-released SpongeBob Secret Lair. You see, what makes this card better than the few other 5-color commanders printed in the Universe Beyond stuff is the fact that this card cares about legendaries, meaning, in theory, when Daryl from The Walking Dead shoots one of Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park's eggs and kills it, it will then hatch a Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, making Ian the father, which should distract your opponents, making time for you to cast Gandalf the Grey to cascade into Gandalf the White, letting you play a card from Monty Python's Holy Grail Black Knight in the art targeting Tiffany, Bride of Chucky from the movie Bride of Chucky, giving you the second creature to exile when your Slimer Voracious apparition from the classic movie Ghostbusters ETBs. Now what do we gain from all that nonsense? Well, strictly speaking in game terms, we're 0% cool. That is to say, the fun of this deck is in its novelty. It is playing a deck that 10 years ago would have been unthinkable, but now is a reality. So when people try and correct you and say, oh, that's just Toxrill the Corrosive, you correct them. No, that's Gary the Snail from the hit children's TV show SpongeBob SquarePants. Atali Primal Storm? No, this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex from the movie Jurassic Park. Fel Warstone? Never heard of it. Try The Ball from Games Workshop's hit board game Blood Bowl. Sol Ring? No, this is the 1 of 900 Elvish Sol Ring, which represents the 3 rings given to the race of elves from the Lord of the Rings franchise. Island? No, this is the Piss Island from Aether Drift. On a serious note, this deck is playable. We're mainly playing lots of high-value creatures and hoping to get more out of our commander. We have a Battle Royale and the Megatron Miku Spark as some instant win con. Instead of going over each card, I'm just gonna list the IPs in the deck. Fallout, Lord of the Rings, Marvel, SpongeBob SquarePants, Street Fighter, Stranger Things, The Walking Dead, Ghostbusters, Chucky, Assassin's Creed, Godzilla, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, The Princess Bride, Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Blood Bowl, League of Legends, Post Malone, not an IP, but whatever, Transformers, Dungeons & Dragons, Fortnite, Miku, which isn't an IP, but you get the idea. And, well, that's about it. So, anyways, stay tuned for more serious deck lists in the future.